Yeah, it's there.
Okay.
Sorry, guys, we're just trying to get used to the technology and see what's
Yeah.
going on.
Yeah, exactly. So, yes, let us introduce ourselves for anybody who out there who does not know who we are. Grace, who are you?
My name is Grace Chevelle, and I'm the co-host of Moonlighting, the podcast, which we talk about all things moonlighting, as in the 80s TV series starring Bruce Willis and Cybill Shepherd.
That's right. And I'm Shawna, and I'm Grace's co-host, and we've been doing this podcast for almost 5 years now. I looked last night, Grace, and we started it in September of 2021.
2021, I know.
Yeah.
Yeah, time's
And
flying.
yeah, time flies. And it's been very successful. And we've interviewed so many members of the cast and crew, and yeah, just had a real success with it. Hosted the 40th anniversary and all of that. But we only have 16 episodes left to cover. We are mid season 4 right now. And if,
Mm.
for anyone who doesn't know, Moonlighting had 5 seasons. So we're mid season 4. So a question that people always ask is what are you and Grace going to do next? And we've talked about that ourselves, Grace, right?
Because the podcast is, almost not almost over. There's a lot of still got a lot of work to do, a lot of episodes because a lot of our episodes are in 2 parts or
Yeah,
possibly 3 parts.
yeah.
Like the current one, Fatal Attraction, we thought that we that might just be a normal episode, but no, guess what? It's a 3-parter.
I know.
We
Yeah,
have a
we
lot to
thought.
say.
Yeah, we thought when we got to season 4. Now we haven't gotten to season 5 yet, so we're not sure. But
No.
we thought when we got to season 4, there would be less to say about some of these episodes because a big part of what we talk about is the relationship, and they're not together in season 4. I mean, they're not really together on screen. So, but yeah, they seem to be as long as ever.
Mm,
You know?
that's right. Yeah. I don't know why, but there's always something to say. Because we go scene by scene, and we're quite detailed, and when you first think of an episode you probably think, oh, there's probably not much too much to talk about, but once we get into it and review it, we realize it's the writing, there's just so much to talk about, and we love each episode.
Yeah.
So we've created this YouTube channel called Live with Grace and Shawna. It's separate from our Moonlighting the podcast YouTube channel. We've got that one as well, with a lot of snippets of moonlighting. We've got our 40th anniversary, Moonlighting's 40th anniversary little YouTube party we had with a lot of the the key players of Moonlighting. Bruce Willis, it's not Bruce Willis. I wish we had Bruce Willis. God bless him. Glenn Gordon, Karen, Cybill Shepherd joined us. Um, Melissa Gallino, who was an assistant to Jay Daniel, and we had Jeff Reno and Ron Osborne, who are many like really great writers that wrote a lot of the episodes of Moonlighting. And Deborah Frank, she wasn't there live, but her and Scott Ryan, our publisher, created a video which was very funny because she wrote the black and white episode with Carl Sorter. So, and they created a video in black and white between both of them. So that was you can head on over to Moonlighting the Podcast YouTube channel to watch that. If you've got a spare 4.5 hours, how long was it, Shauna?
Yeah, yes, it was quite long. It's quite long.
Mhm.
And it was great. Yeah, it was the reunion we didn't know that we would ever host. I mean, what a dream. I mean,
Right.
if we could tell our, you know, past, if our past selves could tell our future selves that we would have hosted the 40th anniversary,
Mm.
um, event and had all of those people gathered in one place. And that was the first time they had all met and talked
For a
for a
while.
while. And it sounds like it's kind of spurred further gatherings, another, gatherings of, yeah. And that's pretty cool,
They
that
they still
that we
meet
were,
up. Yeah.
yeah, in part responsible. And it kind of reminded them, yeah, we did something pretty cool, something that people are still talking about. And yeah, I mean, nothing's better than that, you know? I mean,
And the other
that's
great thing was that the fans joined in as well. We had fans that were interested in registering, and we had a lot of fans there as well. So they were sitting there, and they were able to interact as well and ask Glenn some questions. And so, yeah, it was fun. It was fun.
hmm yep,
Mhm.
yeah. So yeah, so this is kind of our new venture where we want it to be more interactive for any Moonlighting fans out there on YouTube, because this is really how a lot of people are watching content now on YouTube. I
Mm.
watch a lot of my content now on YouTube.
Yeah, so do I.
My viewing has really changed in the last couple of years, where it was like
Yeah.
more, of course, like network TV, and then like, cable shows and streaming and all of that. But now I watch a lot of things on YouTube.
Mm.
So yeah, I feel like this is a place to reach more people, a wider audience, Moonies, people who love the 80s, and
Yes, we're
have a
very,
more interactive. Yeah,
yeah,
we want
yeah,
it to be more interactive. Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
That's right.
So,
We're because on the podcast we don't have video, and this way, you can see us, you can come on here and, talk to us, and it'd be lovely. Something
hmm
different. This is something different we're doing.
hmm yeah. And what we thought we would start doing, because we don't want to, we're talkers and we could go on, for a long time. When we talk
Especially on Moonlighting.
about moonlighting, yeah, when we talk about a 45-minute episode, it takes us 4 to 6 hours, which the creator of the show, Glenn Gordon Karen, he thinks we're nutty for that. He thinks it's crazy that we talk as long as we do
Our
about.
episodes are longer than the actual episodes.
Oh God, well, by a long shot, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, by twice, probably double,
Mm.
you know.
Yeah. Some even more.
Yeah. Well, and some of the writers, I think Deborah Frank said that we put more thought into the writing and what happened in the episodes than they did at the time. They were just making it. They were just writing it. They were just creating it and,
Bringing it
putting
out.
it out there.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
right.
So yeah. Yep. So anyway, so what our plan was today is that we were going to kind of start at the very beginning and look at the audition tape, um, the screen test. That's the words I'm trying to come up with, that Cybill and Bruce did to get the parts on Moonlighting, and kind of talk about that. So it's a shorter video. But yeah, this kind of gives us the freedom to look at things that we can't do interactively. So,
Yeah, that's right.
are you ready for that, Grace? Or you want to talk
Yes.
about some other things?
No, that's right. You can share the video and we can start talking about that.
Okay. Should we look, kind of play like 30 seconds at a time, maybe, and then,
Yeah.
how's that? Is that okay?
Hmm.
Trying to see what size. Is that big enough? Can you?
Yeah, I'm just waiting because on YouTube there's a bit of a lag, so I'm just watching to see how it comes up.
Yeah, it looks like it takes up most of the screen. I can see it
Yeah,
here.
still hasn't come up yet.
Yeah,
Gee, there's a big lag.
I can see it. You can't see it? I can see like the moonlighting on there.
Right, now I can see it on
Oh,
YouTube.
okay.
Yes. Okay. It's just come
Okay.
up. Okay. Very good.
All right. Of course, there's okay. Why is that right in the way? Okay, that's weird. Okay. My goodness. Okay, so this whole audition tape I think is 3 or 4 minutes. Let's watch 30 seconds at a time, Grace, and then we'll just discuss our thoughts.
Okay.
Who's the geek on your sofa? Don't panic. Look, I just came by to return my company cars and to tell you I think you're making a big mistake closing down the City
Out
of
of my
Angels.
kitchen, out of my house, off my property. This is breaking and entering.
No, this is breaking and returning.
All right. First impressions here, Grace.
I just want to eat him up. Um, yes, the Addison character is there. It's just not, the speed is not there yet. But the actual character, David Addison, is visible, don't you think?
I think he is trying to capture kind of that like Addison
Mm.
swagger, but yeah, it's not coming as naturally as it is for Cybill
Mm.
in this
No,
moment.
Sybil's character, she's already Maddie there. Definitely.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah.
And to be fair, and, this will turn into a bigger discussion or, another day. Um, in the pilot, Cybill kind of carried that pilot. She had she had her character down earlier than Bruce, in my view.
Mm. Yeah,
Um,
and that's
oh,
obvious in this audition scene.
yeah,
This is
so it's
the
kind of like
scene they
that.
wanted to send to the network to prove that Glenn was trying to get Bruce because they didn't want him.
Yeah,
Is that correct?
yeah. I think okay. So for any of you who haven't heard the story before, just a refresher, when Bruce came in for the audition of Moonlighting originally, that part's not on tape right now. He was he kind of had like really short spiky hair and a lot of earrings, and he's wearing like a trench coat, and he didn't look like a clean cut guy. And so, as the story goes, the network couldn't really see him being a leading man. So yes, I think this is their attempt to show the network, look, he looks like a leading man, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, yeah. He walked in with a crew cut because he went to another audition for one of those war movies.
Yeah,
So
right,
yeah, he wasn't really dressed for the occasion for Moonlighting.
right.
So you can
Yeah.
understand when they look at him, they think, no, that's not it.
So,
But Glenn
yeah,
saw through that.
yeah. Now, some other thoughts that just went through my mind, when I was like watching this the other day. His hair, they've gone a little bit overboard trying to make his hair look, that like really like clean cut, I guess, like it's like kind of helmety, it's like really kind of, and it's kind of combed over in the front, like a little, I don't
Mm.
know. And then don't you think his tie is a bit thick? Look at that tie.
Oh yeah.
And
Yeah,
and
it
the
is.
suit coat, all that pattern on the suit coat. This wasn't Robert Turtory's. Well,
Def well, you never
yeah,
know. But
yeah.
it's just an audition test, so I suppose they,
No, it probably isn't
somebody from
Robert
wardrobe
Turtory's.
just dressed him.
Yeah. So, yeah, I think the pattern on the coat and the tie are a bit off. They don't look natural for I mean, he definitely had like a more fitted look, more tailored look in the show. Right.
Yes, the suits that come along later on definitely are fitted properly. The colors are right. Um, Completely different thing. So you
Yeah.
sort of wonder whether who dressed who dressed him. It could have been to Robert Turtory's. I mean, he definitely dressed Maddie because that's the dress she wears in the pilot.
I know that's true. I wonder
Mm,
how they had that dress picked out already.
yeah. Well, they probably thought, you know what, that in this test, they probably thought, you know what, she looks great. Let's use this dress for the restaurant. So,
Yeah. Yeah. So in the actual pilot episode, this scene takes place in a restaurant. Yeah. I wonder about this kitchen. This kitchen's kind of dark. The lighting is not great either. So I wonder if this was the soundstage or an actual house, or I don't know. It's
yeah, I
not
think
great.
he has mentioned before where this was, and I can't remember what he said. So
Oh yeah.
I don't think it was at the lot.
I think it was a house, like someone like a
Okay.
kitchen in a house, and that's why the lighting can't really be controlled very well. The lighting's not great. It's very dark.
Mm. Well, I
All right.
suppose it wasn't about that. It was about his acting ability and whether he was going to pass the test. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
All right. Should we watch a
Mm.
little more?
The other thing I think is funny is some of the appliances.
Oh yeah.
And the wooden cabinets and yeah,
Yeah. And
very
look at
80s.
this big print behind him, this big print of like a flower, and
Yeah.
yeah, it's interesting.
Okay.
But yeah, look at that hair. Look at that
I
hair.
know. He's still good
Yep.
looking.
Oh yeah, absolutely. He looks like a doll. He looks he's so handsome. All right, 30 more seconds.
Mm-hmm.
Don't make faces. There is a very important difference. Look, when the judge asks you what I took, you're going to have to tell him I didn't take anything. I brought back two $40,000 cars, and you are going to look dumb. Breaking and returning. Subtle difference, but a difference nonetheless.
He's got a sandwich.
If you don't leave this instant, I'm gonna scream.
Oh my gosh, well that would bring the geek in here, wouldn't it? Tell me about him anyway. Hope you two aren't planning anything serious.
Yeah, slower. He's slow.
Yeah.
His delivery is, yeah, like you were saying. And I guess the premise is there's Maddie has that. Okay, so Maddie has a date and he's in the living room, so he keeps kind of gesturing or talking about the geek on the sofa and stuff like that. So yeah, and Cybill's finding busy work to do. Did you
Yeah,
see
what?
he was holding a sandwich. That's the first time I've seen that he was holding a sandwich.
Yeah, I'd never noticed that before.
Yeah, me either. So he kind of made himself at home in the kitchen, I guess.
I don't
But look
think
how dark.
I don't
Look
think
how dark that
YouTube
is.
is sharing the video. Not that I can see. I'm watching,
Yes, I
but
can
we'll
see
keep
it.
going. But I don't think it's sharing this scene. It did at the start.
I can see it. It's right there. It's right on my screen.
No, I'm talking about on YouTube.
Yeah, I'm here.
It is? Okay.
Can you see this? But if you're looking at that screen
Yeah. No, it's
the whole
come up.
time,
That's okay.
yeah, it's there. It's there. It's just mirroring what we, yeah.
Okay. Sorry, guys. I just got to get used to all this stuff. It's a bit new.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's a real kitchen somewhere. Yeah, that's all very dark.
It is, isn't it?
Yeah. And also, the dialogue, is it two different scenes in the pilot that they've like put together? It's like the scene by the elevator. Isn't the dialogue like three different scenes from the pilot? It's like
Yeah, it
the
just that's what
restaurant.
confuses me because it because the scenes don't match what's in the episode. And I know one line is in the restaurant. I can't remember. I haven't watched the pilot for a while. But yes, there is some lines there that are from different scenes. So they've put it all together into one scene, which is funny to watch, knowing
Yeah.
how it actually turned out.
Yeah. I think then some of the dialogue is when they're standing by the elevator. But yeah. When we actually watch the pilot, we'll watch this scene after. And yeah, we'll see how they use the dialogue. But anyway, anything else to say before I go on?
No, it's just the nice old-fashioned kitchen, which I like to watch. Yep, that's good. Brick walls.
Do you think this would be a Maddie kitchen? Do you think that this would be the kitchen that's in Maddie's mansion?
No,
Not at all.
no, she's
white
got the
fridge?
she's got the dishwasher with a green interior, remember?
Oh yeah, that's right. But like a white fridge and all this dark brick and everything in that mansion? I don't think so.
Yeah, I don't think so. It doesn't match the rest of the house, does it?
All right, we go on.
Addison, you are the most
Yeah, that would be a
fascinating person
waste.
I've ever met.
This guy? Well, this guy is obviously not from this planet. Now, I'm willing to wager, and we are talking considerable money here, that this guy wears bikini underwear. Tell me you're in a position to know and break my heart forever.
I'm calling the police.
Deny that the man blows bubbles with his drool. Simple, true, false statement. Of course he does. Do birds fly? Do ducks duck?
All right, we got some nice Addison dialogue in there.
Yeah.
Do birds fly? Do ducks duck? Is that what he said? Do birds fly?
Yes.
Do ducks duck? Okay, so
Yeah.
not do bears bear.
Not
So
two
that
bears bear. No, not yet.
but he didn't say. I wonder what did he use that? I know. Do bears bear came in a later episode. That wasn't in the pilot. But that's like a classic Addison line. But yeah, do birds fly? Do ducks duck? Okay. And she's going to call somebody. Let's see their interaction.
Yeah.
I just want to talk to you.
But I don't want to talk to you.
Sure you do.
I'm going to count to 3.
Really? You can do that?
It's a Glenn
I'm
line.
gonna play. Look, I understand that you're having financial problems right now, but that is no reason to close
Oh,
us
no.
down.
Do you have
You think they were laughing right there?
Yes.
Yeah, they look like they
Yes.
were laughing. Right?
Yes. That's. They're
Kinda
trying
making
not to.
I know.
Any idea how much money
Let's
you-
see that again. Yeah, I think she laughed and then he was trying not to laugh. It's kind of like
I just wanna
Rainbow.
talk to you.
But I don't want to talk to you.
Sure you do.
I'm going to count to 3.
Really? You can do that? Time on the play. Look, I understand that you're having financial problems right now, but that is no reason to
Yeah.
close
Oh,
us
no.
down.
Right
Yeah.
Any
there.
idea how much money you lost last year?
That's because we were supposed to lose money. It was our job to lose money, and we lost money great. And you turn around.
I
and
love
say,
that. So I love that line. We lost money. Great.
We
"I
lost
happen
money
to be a
great. Yeah.
terrific
Yeah. Some very, as we say, very Glenn lines. Like she said, I'm going to count to 3. Really? You can do that? Yeah, that's because we were supposed to lose money and we lost money great. Now you say make money and we're going to make money.
Gonna make money. That's right.
I know. That's good.
detective."
There's absolutely nothing in your work record to indicate that.
Well, I happen to have extraordinary credentials and a tremendous depth of experience. Let's talk about Yale. Let's talk about Princeton.
What about Yale and Princeton?
What about Yale and Princeton is right. Let's talk about government training.
So that's a little bit different because
Yes.
I think in the pilot it says a couple of great schools.
Couple of great schools. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was
don't you
that was a good rewrite.
Yeah, that was a good rewrite. Cybill is doing maybe like too much busy work. It's like she's very busy and he's like kind of just like following her around like nonchalantly, you know?
I don't know what the
Yeah.
hell she's doing, but she's fluffing around in that kitchen.
Yeah, what is she looking for? What are you looking for, Cybill? You look at him. Look at him. But some real chemistry there, you know, when he's looking in her eyes, when she said, I don't want to talk to you, and she like touched his chest, you know? And yeah.
You can see it already.
Yes. Yeah. You can, when he looks in her eyes, you can already see the sparks.
Yeah.
All right, we go on.
Let's talk about Vietnam.
You were in Vietnam.
I could have been. I came very close. Look, all I need is one break. One big case. And with you, you're a celebrity. With your name and reputation, we could get that break and we would both have what we want.
Good night, Mr. Addison.
You need me.
I need you to leave.
You need me to live, lady. Look, you are one cold, icy broad. Your nose is so high in the air that it is snowing on your brain.
Yeah, so that's the dialogue by the elevator when they're waiting. She's like pressing the button and yeah.
Yeah.
So they've just kind of like mushed it all together. And look at this. Maddie has a phone right there, Grace, right there on the counter with the cord. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I know
was
they're just
look-
doing props, you know.
I know. There's props, but a very strange place to have a phone.
Yeah.
Mm,
Yeah, I know. Usually, yeah, in the kitchen that would be like on a wall or something.
mm. I guess
Yeah,
back in the day that was a really nice fancy kitchen.
I guess.
Now we're all very bright and white and clear and
Yeah.
and nothing. Now we don't have anything on the bench. Like she's got so many appliances on there.
Oh, I know. Yeah. Yeah, the countertop back there by the sink and everything. Yeah. And it just looks like, I don't know if this was filmed at night, but it looks like, you know, out that window, it looks dark and like they've tried to light it a little bit, but yeah.
Yeah, I
You
think it looks
know.
to me like a spotlight outside the window.
Yeah, it's just to kind of showcase, but yeah.
Mm.
All right, let's keep going.
You're a hell of a salesman, Addison.
She looks great.
You need somebody like me.
She
around?
does.
I'm fine, Maddie Hayes. When was the last time you had any fun?
I have lots of fun, tons of fun.
Lots of
With
fun,
who?
tons of fun.
Stiff on the couch in here? The plain rap poster boy?
He happens to be a very important man. He did go to Yale. He did serve his country as a fighter pilot in Vietnam. He even happens to have been asked to run for state assembly last year.
Is that...
I think that dialogue was taken out.
No, that's gone. We didn't need to know about. Anyway, he became the face fixer, the plastic surgeon.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, she didn't say anything more about him. Yeah.
No.
Now his tie is like a little bit off center.
Oh,
as
yeah,
well.
it is too.
Yeah, I wonder
Yeah.
if they must have done this a few times.
Mm.
All right.
At all?
Is that all? Are you a well person? Go home. Leave me alone.
Are you a well
I don't want to
person?
play detective. I don't want to have fun. And I don't want to talk to you anymore.
And there you go. There's the very beginning.
Yeah. That's where it all started.
That sold the network
Yeah,
on him.
you got
On
the
them.
job.
He got the job. Looks like he wanted the job. You know, he was
And
playing
it's
to what
it's
they wanted.
wonderful we've got this clip
I know.
because it
Now
it
there's
was so long ago, and there's a lot of things that we don't have, a lot of deleted scenes. Yeah, a lot of goofs and stuff like that. We would have liked a bit more, but it's really good to have this before it, the scene with the both of them before it all started, just to see how he's still getting the feel of the character. You can tell he knows who David Addison is, but it's still a little slow. So, yeah.
yeah. Well, it took like we've said before, it took kind of it wasn't really until the next murder you hear, I think, and we've heard Bruce say the same, that he kind of got the character,
Mm.
like about 3 episodes in, like that he really got the character, you know.
Because in
Now,
Gunfight, it was still a little bit, it was getting there though, Gunfight,
yeah,
but it's still a bit slow. But yeah, well, some people, some characters, some actors, they just, you know, slowly get into it, and then they finally get it down pat, and they're off. They're off.
yeah, yep. There is another screen test that we've never seen and that we desperately want.
Mm.
And that's the one where they're dancing from the pilot.
In the bar.
We've only heard about that. We've only heard about it. We've never seen it.
No.
So if anyone out there has any pull at Hulu, and they could put out, some extra things and include that, that would
Yes.
be wonderful.
So, because when we interviewed Jay Daniel, he mentioned to us that scene where he dips her and they were dancing in the bar, there was another cut that he thought was better. There was real magic in it, and really the chemistry was there. He thought that was a better cut, but they didn't use that one. So I'm hoping it's somewhere in a vault somewhere.
I know. Oh, I think people have copies of it, but
Mm.
they're just not, willing to share it with us. But B, maybe, I don't know if Hulu's not interested in putting out extras,
Yeah.
but we would love to see it. That's for sure.
Mm. For sure. Yeah,
All
that
right,
was a
so
good clip.
You want to see the what that turned into?
Yes, let's see what that scene turned into. Yes.
So that was a screen test that got Bruce the job, because Cybill had the job. And then this is from the pilot episode. Oops, sorry, I gotta. Damn it. Oh, hold on, guys. Technical difficulties. Let me stop sharing and turn the volume up. For some reason, it won't let me control it there. Oh my goodness. It's weird. It won't let me Change the volume. Isn't that weird? Hold on.
Oh,
Oh, here.
I'll be here.
Okay. Oh my goodness. Okay, here we go. Take two.
take two.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
It was the geek with the phony tan. Don't be alarmed. The good doctor is about to be summoned to Our Lady of Ladies in Pasadena, where a nose job has suddenly gone south. Seems one of his colleagues slipped at the moment of truth, and now his patient can literally blow in her own ear. Oh, wow, lobster, my favorite.
What are you doing here?
I just came by to return my company cars and to tell you, I think you're making a...
So look at his tie here. See how much, how,
Yes. Yeah.
yeah. And the suit.
He's got the tailored suit. Yeah.
Yeah.
Big
solid
difference
color.
from the audition. Yep.
And his hair looks better. Looks
Mm.
better, definitely. Like a little bit more layered. Yeah.
big mistake
If
closing
you
down
don't
a
leave
City
this
of
table
Angels
this instant,
investigations.
I'm going to scream.
Uh-oh. Well, that'd bring the heat back here, wouldn't it? Tell me about him, anyway. I hope you two aren't planning anything serious.
Mr. Addison, you're the
Oh,
most
yeah,
aggravating
that
human
would
being
be
I've
a
ever
waste.
known.
The guy is obviously not from this planet. Now, I'm willing to wager, and we're talking considerable money here, that the guy wears bikini underwear.
Good night, Mr.
Tell me you're in a position to know
I'll
it. Break my
respond,
heart
I'll
for
be
you.
right back.
Deny the man blows bubbles with his drool. A simple, true, false statement. Of course he does. Do birds fly? Do ducks duck? I just want to talk to you.
But I don't want to talk to you.
Okay. Yeah. Then it's
Like I said,
intercut.
Would you stop sneaking
I
up
mean,
on
I
me?
come all the way down here, change the underwear, tie the tie. Do you have any idea how much it costs to park in a place like this, and you won't even talk to me?
Okay,
You wouldn't even talk to me.
Listen, I understand. You're having financial difficulties, but that is no reason to close us
Oh,
down.
no? Do you have any idea how much money you lost last year?
That's because we're...
Just real quick. In the pilot commentary, Bruce, comments on how thick he still has kind of that Jersey accent.
Yeah.
And then also Glenn
Comes out
goes,
sometimes.
yeah, like you won't even talk to me.
Talk.
And then look how he like never takes his eyes off her, because doesn't know where else to look. Kind of, he's just still not used to this kind of acting, I guess. But the movements, it's like she's more steady. She's not like rifling through. You know what I mean? Not doing all that like frenetic rifling through, and he's doing a good job, kind of like as it's so Moonlighting, kind of trying to like block her and things like that.
Yeah.
All right. Anyway, I just wanted to point that out. Look,
Yeah. Their physical comedy together and the movements, how they structured that. And yeah, so good.
Yeah, much better from the screen test.
We're supposed to lose money. It was our job to
Look at
lose
his eyes.
money. We
Never,
lost money,
never stops
great.
looking at her. Never
Now
stops
you turn
looking
around
at
and say make money. We're gonna make money,
This
great.
is a ridiculous conversation.
I happen to be a terrific detective.
There's nothing in your work record to indicate
Excuse me, I have extraordinary credentials and a tremendous depth of experience. Let's talk about Yale. Let's talk about
that.
Princeton.
What about Yale and Princeton?
Couple of great schools. Let's talk about government training. Let's talk about Vietnam.
You were in Vietnam.
I could have been. I came very close. Look, all I need is one case. One big
I like that. Came very close. Yeah. Did they have this in the screen test? Oh, I don't think so. All I need is one case, one
No,
big case.
no.
So yeah. So this is like more fleshed out.
Yep.
case. And with you, you're a celebrity.
Oh,
With your
please.
name and reputation,
Oh,
I could get
please.
that case. Then we both have what we want.
Good night, Mr. Addison.
We gotta go forward.
Thank you, really.
The big chase scene in the elevator, Grace.
Yes, that was
Very
really well done. The big baddie was Dennis, I think Dennis Lipscomb. Yeah, he was a great baddie. Simon.
Simon. Oh, Simon, yeah.
Really?
There's gotta be cooties the size of oysters. in
It's
it.
very sweet. But no, thank you.
Uh-oh.
Would you please stop touching
And
me?
here is
go of my
this
hands.
gentleman was in North by Northwest with Cary Grant.
And was it even
Oh, and Eva Marie Saint,
Eva Marie
who was
Saint,
in
yeah.
Moonlighting, which she later played Maddie's mother.
Yeah. Yeah. Maddie's mother.
Yep,
Oh, the 6 degrees of moonlighting.
absolutely. I'm trying to find his
Go on
character
my
name.
hand. No, thank you.
Ooh,
Addison. Addison, why is he doing that?
Gravity? Well, that's gotta hurt, falling on your nose like that.
Yeah. So, and there you go. And there you have it.
Hmm.
Yeah, much more natural. Of course, they'd probably done it a bunch of times by then, but yeah, what was his name? And what were you looking in to get his name, Grace?
What a great
little segue.
segue. What a great
Yeah, what a
segue,
wonderful
Shauna.
segue. Yeah, you were just
This is
naturally
our
using the
moonlighting and
book.
episode guide. We go episode by episode, and we've got, classic lines, any goofs that were in the show, door slams. We got the total amount of door slams in the show. And we've got all the Agnes rhymes and how many Agnes rhymes there were, and all of Maddie's outfit changes per episode, and then there's a tally at the end of the book. What I was looking up was that gentleman's name, Robert Ellenstein, and he played Hines in this episode. But he was also in North by Northwest. Yeah.
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 But yeah, that's a perfect example of what the book is good for, because as you're watching each episode, that's why we made the book. So you could, say, who was that actor and what was his name and what else was he in, or what other, behind the scene tidbits can I learn about this episode?
Yep. And the foreword was written by Glenn Gordon Caron, the creator of Moonlighting.
Mm-hmm.
And it's full, jam-packed, full of information, behind the scenes information. And Shawna's got a total of all the kisses in Moonlighting, because some were real kisses and some were fantasy kisses and some were debatable whether they were real or fantasy.
Some were parallel universe, like
They were.
Atomic Shakespeare and Dream Sequence.
And Dream Sequence always rings twice. Yeah. So
some were like fantasy, like Big Man on Mulberry Street, and then some were real, and so different categories of kisses, but those kisses were very important, very important.
Yeah, we'll put the link below where you can purchase the book. It's on Amazon, but it's also on Tucker DS Press, our publisher, the fabulous Scott Ryan, who also has, I'll plug his book as well. He's also got a wonderful book, Moonlighting and Oral History. So it's just interviews with all the players of Moonlighting, and it's a beautiful book and beautiful coloured. Let's see if you can see some coloured photos.
Coloured pictures and everything.
Yeah,
It's
Big Man on Mulberry Street.
Book.
So, yep, that's his. And we also have another book, Shawna, don't we?
We've got lots of books.
Yeah.
There's a whole collection out there.
This is the 40th anniversary edition of crossword puzzles. So you've got to answer the questions about moonlighting, and just write all your answers in there. So that's that.
I mean, once you go rummaging around on Amazon, you'll see lots of Moony books out there.
There's a lot of
scholarly books and cookbooks and puzzle books and coloring books. Yeah, I mean, really, there's any type of book that you want out there for any Moony fan. They're out there. Yeah.
There's a good one from Barbara Siegel and Scott Siegel. It's a really old book.
That's
a good book as well.
That's hard to find though. So
that is hard. I know it's hard to find, but I found it. I don't know where I got it. It must have been. I think I got it on eBay.
Yeah.
Years ago. Yeah. But if you can get that, that's great too. So.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yes. So anyway, we're gonna pop on here every once in a while, kind of spontaneously.
Yeah.
Do a live. Talk about pull up something moonlighting, or we might branch out into other things, but we'll start with this.
Well, if you guys have got any suggestions, you can comment below on what you want us to, a particular scene or an episode you want us to talk about. Obviously not as much in detail as we do on the podcast, but if we can spend half an hour together, that'd be great. We can have a chat about things. And and this week we've got Fetal Attraction Part 2 coming out. And
that's right.
Sorry to tell you guys, but there's a part 3, so you have to wait for the end.
You know. Yeah,
Yeah, that's
that's kind
coming
of
out tonight.
that was a surprise. Fetal attraction. We talked a long time about
Mm.
that episode, and then we talked an even longer time about Tracks of Our Tears. So I think
I
we've
couldn't
got
believe
two.
that. I couldn't believe that. Tracks of My Tears. Yeah, 6 hours. Yeah, 6 hours.
Yeah. Do you think that we have? I think we have two back-to-back three-part episodes, like Fetal Attraction, and then Tracks of My Tears will probably be 3 parts. Yeah.
I think so. Oh, yeah. If we were all recording 6 hours, I cut out what I can, but sometimes, you just can't cut things out. So it'll be a
Then
three-parter. Yep.
we'll have some fun surprises after that.
Yes, we've got another bonus episode coming up soon.
Yes.
We recorded it this morning. We interviewed 2 key players of Moonlighting,
Yes.
and yeah, so that went really well. So that'll be out. I have no idea, but in a month or so, maybe. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
It might be in between Fetal Attraction and Tracks, or otherwise it'll be in between Tracks somewhere. We'll see how that goes. It depends on my editing. But that's another bonus episode. So we're really happy that we did that recording this morning, and it was real fun, wasn't it, Shawna?
That was great. Yes, it was a lot of laughs and a lot of good information.
A lot of good information. It was double trouble. There was 2 of them.
There were 2.
So we won't
Yes.
disclose who they are yet. We will
Not
soon.
yet. Not
Um,
yet. But yeah, we got some good insight into the show, which is always the goal, right? Just to like learn a little bit more each time.
yeah. Yeah, no, that was
Whatever
fun.
they will share. Whatever
And it's been a long time. We've been trying to get these 2 together
Yeah.
for a
Yeah,
while.
and it was just the perfect timing
It was the perfect timing, and that'll probably give it away. So
for season 4. Yeah.
season
Perfect
4.
timing for season 4, guys. Season 4 key player.
Yeah.
There's your hint.
Mm, that's
And
right.
yeah, and a key behind the scenes player as well. Yeah, who have remained friends to this day, and yeah, so just fun to have them on together. And yeah, that was great. It was really great. So we had to get up early to do it, but we're happy to. You
Oh,
know,
wow. Well, that was early. It was going to be
Yeah.
earlier, but they changed the time. So
that's right.
it was
It was
5 for
5.
Shawna and 7
Yeah,
in the
5
morning
for
for me. So poor Shawna.
Oh my gosh, I know, but gosh, I mean, it's just so great once we're on talking to them, and yeah, just such nice people, and yeah, so it's just makes it all worth it, you know.
Yeah. And it was flowing, and they were just talking between them and talking to us, and I'm looking at my questions, and I'm like, they've already answered my questions.
Yeah, we really didn't
A
have
bit
to
like
go to the
Jeff and
questions.
Ron, like when Jeff and Ron
Yes.
were on, they would just talk, which was great. That's what we loved,
Yes.
you know.
It's the best when it just turns into a natural conversation. That's really the goal. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the best. That's the best. That's the best way to interview. And yeah, we really didn't have to go to our questions at all. I think, a couple of them just to follow up on a few things, that they had kind of already touched on. So, yeah, you guys will really enjoy that interview.
Yeah, I
I
think
will too, because it's always fun to listen back. And yeah, we definitely, we got some good insight. So
Yeah.
it's cool.
No, it was great.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's our first session. We've just did a little summary of a little test that Bruce had to do to prove to the network that he could be David Addison, and yeah, it was fun to watch. But we've got so many other clips that we can watch, which
Yes,
we
clips,
can do.
interviews, goofs, and spoofs. Yeah.
Oh yeah, the goofs are hilarious. And all the deleted scenes, and the really good one is when Bruce just could not get his line about Wellman. We'll tell Wellman. We'll tell Wellman we rescued. That's all he had to say. But he kept saying, we'll tell Wellman we rescued.
We rescued. I know it's hard to say.
It is.
God.
That's what he
Dialogue they had to
says.
pull off.
The biggest bigamist and bigamy history. Try saying that 3 times,
Yeah, exactly.
Anyway, we could just go on forever, guys, on here. So
Yeah, that's what we do, and we want to make these short, and
Yep.
just look at some fun things. Look at some things that we wouldn't be able to like do this on the podcast because we can't all look at it at the same time together.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's
Yep.
our
That's why we
first
thought we'd make it
live.
more interactive, and we can, you guys can comment, and yeah, and if you
Yeah.
guys got any ideas of a really good scene that we can discuss, definitely make some suggestions below. And yeah, we'll put the links below for the books if you haven't already bought your book. So you need to sit down and watch Moonlighting with your Moonlighting episode guide. And yeah, so watch Moonlight, have the Moonlighting episode guide, and then go onto the podcast and listen to our review of the
Yes.
episode. And it's really fun to do that. Even I do it when I'm watching it. Hang on, I've got to check something out of the book.
I know.
Oh, wrong book.
Yeah.
But you know what I
Wrong book.
mean?
Yeah.
You think, hang
Yeah.
on, did we have that in the book? Sometimes I check, I'm thinking, I don't think that's in the book. So I go and check, and
Yeah.
it's fine. There are
Yeah,
a few things that are missing, which we have to
we need
fix.
to update
But
it as well. Yeah.
yeah, we'll do that
Yes, and then test your knowledge after that with the puzzle book.
with the puzzle book. Yep, the book's
Yeah.
also in hardcover. So if
The
you want to get in
episode
hardcover as
guide.
well,
Yeah, episode
Yeah.
guide is in hardcover. Yeah.
hmm,
And we have merch on Redbubble and so much more.
and much more. Yep.
Yeah. But we'll put the links below.
Yep.
So thanks for tuning in, everybody. And
Join
we
us,
will see you.
follow us on Instagram at Moonlighting the Podcast. There's also the Facebook group, fans of the Moonlighting the Podcast, and there's a Facebook page, just Moonlighting the Podcast. So
Yep.
feel free, join
Mhm.
us.
Yep. And we'll be back here soon.
We'll be back soon. We'll
We'll be
put an
back soon.
announcement out there that we'll post out usually when we're going to go live, so you can join us. So
Yeah. This was a little spontaneous, but yes, we'll see how it goes. A lot of
Yeah.
it might be spontaneous and people will join in, or maybe we'll give a heads up. I don't know.
yeah, we'll see how we go. All right. Well, thanks for watching, and we'll
Thanks. Hope
see you
enjoyed
next
it.
time.
Bye.
Bye.
Now.